like you have never seen. Like you have never seen. $1,066 is nothing. You can get money back. Yes, Lord. He just said 5 more people are sitting here deciding, but you're not deciding about money, you're deciding about your future. You're not deciding about money, you're deciding about your future. He said, come now. This isn't about money, this is about your future.
It's literally about money.
This is about the restoration of your faith. He said, God wants some people to pay some bills for him. He said, everywhere you go. He said, I will handpick 21 people in the building that will sow this $1,066 because of what I'm getting ready to turn around in their life. And it's something because in this season,
scam artist Juanita Bynum is at it again. She is scamming these people out of $1,066. Now I had to think about that. $1,066. Why that number? But before I get there, let me say this. Isn't it amazing that God is always about to do something for you if you were to give him that money? He's not ever trying to do something for you if you are just working hard. He is never trying to do something for you if you show up to hand out food to the poor. He's never trying to show up and do something in your life if you're being a good husband, being a good wife, being a good child. He's never trying to show up. He's never getting ready to do something in your life if you are visiting the sick, taking care of the elderly. He's always only about to do something in your life when you're about to give up some money. You ever notice that? That's the only time he's about to do something, but he never does it because most of these people never see any blessings whatsoever according to what they believe. Now, please excuse the dogs, but maybe they know I'm talking about Juanita Bynum and her scamming to get y'all money. So, what else is going on here? Well, we see this situation happening over and over again where people believe this. And this scam continues to run over and over again every year. Year after year after year, pastors scam people out of money. And Juanita Bynum constantly is doing it, but yet people never catch on. They'll pull 1 or 2 persons up who will say that they received some miracle check in the bank, probably their tax returns or overpayment on the taxes or insurance of their house. And they'll claim that it's a miracle check, but it's never proof of any miracles whatsoever. And so the next year somebody thinks it's going to be them, and so they give that money. Then the next year somebody thinks it's going to be them, and they keep giving that money. 10 years go by and you've been giving that money and you've never experienced this miracle. God never did anything for you, but you'll keep believing it. People keep following her. It's a tried and true scam, which is why they continue to get away with it. So now why is this number 1,066? And I thought about that for a second. You know, as a person who is in love with the tax code, I went and I said, IRS, because I know that number was familiar to me, but it was throwing me off for a minute. IRS, what is a 1066? Well, a 1066 is what is used to report income derived from a remix. Now, a remix is a pool of securities based on the real estate market. You remember that crash back in 2010? Well, that crash happened, and all the remix securities plus the mortgage-based securities, they all lost. They all lost money. They all crashed because of the number of foreclosures that had hit these securities. So imagine living in a neighborhood with 2,000 houses. And those 2,000 houses, mortgages are all pooled into a security fund. And as long as everybody's paying their mortgage, that remix or MBC, which is a mortgage-based security, pays off a dividend as long as the overwhelming majority of people are paying their mortgage. And so you as an investor, you make money off of that. A 1066 is utilized to account for the income that you're making. Now, as soon as, let's say, out of the 2,000, 1,000 people get their houses foreclosed on, well, now that security is not worth much, and so this value goes down. And when that value goes down, people lose the security itself, loses, all those investors lose because they bought in at a certain amount. Now the value of it has dropped. So is Juanita Bynum, is she trying to recapture some funds that she lost on a 1066? Funds that she lost during the housing crisis? Is that what she's trying to do? Because why would she just arbitrarily pick 1066? Because there is no biblical reference to 1066. There is only the IRS reference to 1066. And since she's always going for your money, I think she's trying to create her own pool of securities funds. And she's doing it off of your hope, your wishes, and your desperations. So I know that part was satire, but it sure as hell is funny for a person who loves taxes, and anybody else who loves taxes, they're going to get it. Anybody else who loves investments, they're going to get it too. So always remember, you know what? Before I say that, stop giving your money to these people. If you got 1,066 that you can give to the church every month, if you put that into a S&P fund, which is a very safe, steady fund generally, you put it into an S&P fund, 1,066 every month, in 20, 30 years, you will be a multimillionaire. A multimillionaire. Just think about that. For all of you who have been doing those types of things every year, every month, for the last 10, 20 years, you would be a multimillionaire. And you wouldn't be waiting on God to do anything for you when it comes to your finances. So y'all have a great day. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations. Oh, and I'm not a financial advisor. I just know a lot. So I had to say that for safety's sakes.